Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Just checking out the sound. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Okay, so it looks like we're all good in reference the sound and everything like that. So before I jump into just a quick overview of what and how I'm doing things on here, remember, this is my very first attempt of playing Shadowfront on Foundation Galactic Frontier. So I'm not quite sure as to what I'm going to be expecting in the battlefield. But before I jump into it, let's just have a look at what this is saying in how to play from Foundation Galactic Frontier themselves.
A new battlefield has opened on the Outer Rim, and it's called Shadowfront. Your mission is simple. Occupy vaults, hold them, and outscore your enemies. But victory isn't only about firepower, it's about timing, positioning, and teamwork. What is Shadowfront? Shadowfront is a competitive guild event where up to 4 commerce guilds face off on the same battlefield. Your goal is to capture drifting vaults and earn battle points for your guild. The guild with the highest total score at the end takes the win. Only the top alliances on each server qualify. Once inside, every decision matters. The battlefield. When the event begins, your guild appears at the Outer Rim outpost. This is your safe zone. Enemies cannot attack you here, and defeated fleets will respawn at this location. From the outpost, the battlefield opens up in all directions. Across the map, you'll find 2 types of vaults. Lesser vaults grant steady points when occupied. Central vaults are harder to hold, but far more valuable. Capturing a vault is all about presence and numbers. Stationing your flagship near a vault increases your capture speed. The more fleets you place within range, the faster your guild gains control. If another guild attacks, they must destroy the vault's garrison to reset it back to neutral. How points are earned? Captured vaults generate battle points automatically over time. If your guild takes control first in a tie, you rank higher. After the battle runs for a while, vaults enter a special phase called Brief Awakening. When it ends, the controlling guild receives a massive point bonus. Holding vaults at the right moment can decide the entire match. Battle rules. Combat craft are not destroyed here, and repairs cannot be used. This mode is about pressure, not survival. If you lose a fight, don't panic. You will respawn with a temporary speed boost. Use it to return faster and counterattack. Each guild can deploy up to 20 members at once, so coordination is critical. Commanders and signals. Guild leaders may assign up to 3 commanders. Commanders fight like all other players, but they can also issue battlefield orders. With one tap, they can order attacks, defense, or rallies. A single signal can move an entire squad across the map. Follow your commanders. Shadowfront doesn't reward lone wolves. Contribution and rewards. Every hit you land adds contribution. Destroying an enemy vault garrison grants a huge bonus. Capturing vaults with your guild gives everyone points. Even without winning, strong participation pays off. Traders, the vaults are drifting. The battlefield is open, and Shadowfront is waiting. A new battlefield has opened on the Outer Rim, and it's called Shadowfront. Your mission is simple. Occupy vaults, hold them, and outscore your enemies. But victory isn't only about firepower, it's about timing, positioning, and teamwork. What is Shadowfront? Shadowfront is a competitive guild event where up to 4 commerce guilds face off on the same battlefield. Your goal is to capture drifting vaults and earn battle points for your guild. The guild with the highest total score at the end takes the win. Only the top alliances on each server qualify. Once inside, every decision matters. The battlefield. When the event begins, your guild appears at the Outer Rim outpost. This is your safe zone. Enemies cannot attack you here, and defeated fleets will respawn at this location. From the outpost, the battlefield opens up in all directions. Across the map, you'll find 2 types of vaults. Lesser vaults grant steady points when occupied. Central vaults are harder to hold, but far more valuable. Capturing a vault is all about presence and numbers. Stationing your flagship near a vault increases your capture speed. The more fleets you place within range, the faster your guild gains control. If another guild attacks, they must destroy the vault's garrison to reset it back to neutral. How points are earned? Captured vaults generate battle points automatically over time. If your guild takes control first in a tie, you rank higher. After the battle runs for a while, vaults enter a special phase called Brief Awakening. When it ends, the controlling guild receives a massive point bonus. Holding vaults at the right moment can decide the entire match. Battle rules. Combat craft are not destroyed here, and repairs cannot be used. This mode is about pressure, not survival. If you lose a fight, don't panic. You will respawn with a temporary speed boost. Use it to return faster and counterattack. Each guild can deploy up to 20 members at once, so coordination is critical. Commanders and signals. Guild leaders may assign up to 3 commanders. Commanders fight like all other players, but they can also issue battlefield orders. With one tap, they can order attacks, defense, or rallies. A single signal can move an entire squad across the map. Follow your commanders. Shadowfront doesn't reward lone wolves. Contribution and rewards. Every hit you land adds contribution. Destroying an enemy vault garrison grants a huge bonus. Capturing vaults with your guild gives everyone points. Even without winning, strong participation pays off. Traders, the vaults are drifting. The battlefield is open, and Shadowfront is waiting.
Okay, welcome back to the channel. So this is Shadowfront on Foundation Galactic Frontier. That's to think of what the game was actually called. And this is going to be my very first look at the event, how to play it. So I'm expecting to make quite a few errors. Now, I've done a little bit of research to give just a quick overview as to how all of this is going to work. So let's go over to the game now. That is not the game. Why is that not the game? Let me just hurry up and quickly fix that. Not sure why that isn't showing. Foundation Galactic Frontier. It's going to want me to restart, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So let me do that very, very quickly on here. Let's go back into that and see if that has fixed it. So just bear with me while I load the game up. And yes, we now have the game. That's better. Sometimes it does that. I really don't know why. It just likes to freeze and make you restart. So this is Foundation Galactic Frontier. This is the game that I'm going to be playing tonight. This is going to be the first live stream of a PvP battle type arena. I've never played it before. I don't know what to expect, but as I did say, I've done some quick research on the game itself. So let's talk about what it is. Now, to get into this, let's just come off that. We go into the events tab, and you can see actually there's quite a lot in terms of the events going on Foundation Galactic Frontier. Shadowfront, this is the one that we will be playing. 12 minutes and 30 seconds until the battle takes place. Matchmaking is based on total squad power. So your strongest 20 is ideally what you want to send. And then once inside, there is a prep phase where you will spawn at your outpost and plan your strategy. Then you have stage 1, which is capture central plus lesser vaults. And then stage 2, is the Vaults Enter Brief Awakening. Matches last about 30 to 40 minutes, and rankings are based on total points. If it is a tie, it goes to the guild that reached the score first. Vault Mechanics. This is where you can actually win the battle. Capture a vault, sit inside the ring. The more players equals faster capture. Once owned, you earn constant points for doing that. You also gain points from winning fights, final hits on vaults, and holding multiple vaults at once. There are lesser vaults. These are easier to hold. You've got the central vault, which is huge points and heavy fighting. And then if we continue, just going to my notes here. So, Brief Awakening. Now, this is where the guilds lose the match without realising it, apparently. At intervals, the vaults enter a Brief Awakening, and when it ends, the guild holding the vault will get a massive points bonus. The winning strategy is track the timer, rotate your team before it triggers, stack the central vault just before activation, and the guild that controls the most vaults during this phase usually win. The best squad and setup and meta strategy is ideally a 20-player squad, 1 to 2 commanders who call plays and mark targets. Tanky ships equals hold vaults, DPS ships pressure and invade, support healers sustain fights. There is no repair rule. Damage is permanent. Bad fights equals dead weight. And then when we go on to the winning tactics, it's all about pre-planning, and Discord is recommended, although I'm not going to be on Discord for this one because this is the first time I've done it. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not sure if the guild that I'm in does have or will have Discord going on in the future, so that is something I need to sort out. Assign vault roles before the match starts and use markers like push central in 20. Kite enemies away from vault zones, only invade with numbers advantage, rotate defenders constantly. And the biggest mistake is going solo, so that is one thing I will be looking for and making sure that I don't. You'll get farmed, lose vaults and throw the match if you do go solo, so that is, it's definitely a team player event is what it's saying. The advanced tips that it's coming up with is always bring in a full 20. Even weaker players matter. Watch the mini-map constantly. Save abilities for awakening fights. And if you lose a vault, rotate, don't tunnel. Communication wins games. And again, there are no repairs. One bad decision can ruin your entire match, which I am sure I am probably going to do myself. And the rewards is why it is an important event to be involved. There is massive Valor currency, exclusive rewards like hero shards, guild ranking boosts also, personal rewards based on contribution, and even second and third place are apparently worth it for this, and it is one of the fastest progression events in the game right now. So hopefully, with all that being said, and I'm just going to go over to here, hopefully with all that being said, we can have a very decent battle first time around. Now, there is 8 minutes until the event starts, which you can see there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it on the Shadowfront official trailer for how to play this event, and then we will get straight into it. So I'll go straight over to there now and play that video.
A new battlefield has opened on the Outer Rim, and it's called Shadowfront. Your mission is simple. Occupy vaults, hold them, and outscore your enemies. But victory isn't only about firepower, it's about timing, positioning, and teamwork. What is Shadowfront? Shadowfront is a competitive guild event where up to 4 commerce guilds face off on the same battlefield. Your goal is to capture drifting vaults and earn battle points for your guild. The guild with the highest total score at the end takes the win. Only the top alliances on each server qualify. Once inside, Every decision matters. The battlefield. When the event begins, your guild appears at the Outer Rim outpost. This is your safe zone. Enemies cannot attack you here, and defeated fleets will respawn at this location. From the outpost, the battlefield opens up in all directions. Across the map, you'll find two types of vaults. Lesser vaults grant steady points when occupied. Central vaults are harder to hold, but far more valuable. Capturing a vault is all about presence and numbers. Stationing your flagship near a vault increases your capture speed. The more fleets you place within range, the faster your guild gains control. If another guild attacks, they must destroy the vault's garrison to reset it back to neutral. How points are earned? Captured vaults generate battle points automatically over time. If your guild takes control first in a tie, you rank higher. After the battle runs for a while, vaults enter a special phase called Brief Awakening. When it ends, the controlling guild receives a massive point bonus. Holding vaults at the right moment can decide the entire match. Battle rules. Combat craft are not destroyed here, and repairs cannot be used. This mode is about pressure, not survival. If you lose a fight, don't panic. You will respawn with a temporary speed boost. Use it to return faster and counterattack. Each guild can deploy up to 20 members at once, so coordination is critical. Commanders and signals. Guild leaders may assign up to 3 commanders. Commanders fight like all other players, but they can also issue battlefield orders. With one tap, they can order attacks, defense, or rallies. A single signal can move an entire squad across the map. Follow your commanders. Shadowfront doesn't reward lone wolves. Contribution and rewards. Every hit you land adds contribution. Destroying an enemy vault garrison grants a huge bonus. Capturing vaults with your guild gives everyone points. Even without winning, strong participation pays off. Traders, the vaults are drifting. The battlefield is open, and Shadowfront is waiting.
Okay, so we are literally minutes away from the battle. You can see actually 4 minutes 35 seconds until the battle goes live. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. I've just got to keep my fingers crossed and hopefully have a very good first attempt on the event. Obviously, I'm going to get better as I go along. I've kind of got a feel for what I'm expecting when going in there. And of course, if you've played mobile-based strategy games in the past, you kind of know what to expect on these PvP battles. So there is 4 of us in this. I am part of the Alliance XO from 1141 server, and TOP is from 1140. Con or CON are from 1138, and Terra or Tera, TERA, are from 1139. Now, in reference to who is involved, we've got main forces and we've also got substitutes. So the main forces, these are the 20 that we've got in here. You can see there are 3 commanders, Groot, Spicy Ketchup and Shapeface, and they are obviously quite decent in terms of their power. Way Too Dumb, He is the actual guild leader, and he will be in here as well. We've got Kami, Fallout, Dresdayan, Mashi, Instinct Teo, Soup S Poppy, or Soups Poppy should I say, JL Dark, Volk PL, Tarocco, Krowlek, or Kralk, Conan, Starlord, Ultra Palman, and there's me with my weak power at the bottom there alongside KZ. And then we've also got these as substitutes, but again, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm really not sure on whether I'm going to be successful or not. I can see that we have some decent rewards for playing. So deploying both squads. We've got the commerce guild rewards, and then we've also got some individual rewards going on there as well. So hopefully, just taking part will reward me something nice. Now, what I am going to do is I'm just going to jump back into the chat and just see if there's anything I need to be aware of. What do I do? So for Shadowfront, does it start automatically? Stronger at the moment. I thought it was stronger in the morning. I'm just really literally reading through just in case there's anything that I need to know. Someone texted won't catch many resources. Okay, so I think I've just got to get ready for this. You need to join manually. Okay, you can find Shadowfront in the events menu, so that is something that I'm already prepared for. Let's come off this and let's go back into that events. And Shadowfront, as you can see, 1 minute and 20 seconds is the countdown. If anyone is watching, or anyone is watching this back and notice something that I could have been doing better, or maybe there's some suggestions that you have for me, then that is how I learn on these games. I really do find the input from you guys really does genuinely help. We're there. We're 1 minute away from me playing this for the first time. Now I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that I do okay. And I'm not expecting much from this. In fact, actually, I'm just going to go back and just make sure there's anything there. What if you aren't in the lineup? If you won't select, then nothing. You can't participate. Thankfully, I was. I didn't even ask, and I was already in there automatically. So that is something that I am very grateful for. Let's go back over to Shadowfront. 26 seconds to go. And this is where it all finally comes together. And hopefully we do okay. If you are watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, then please do consider subscribing. It will definitely help the channel grow, which is always the plan. And we are 5 seconds away from going into the battle. Enter the battlefield preparation stage. These are the ones that I've got. Those are my fleets. I've got 3 fleets, and that is what I have. The scoreboard displays each commerce's builds battle points. I didn't give me a chance to read that. The mini-map shows the location. Whoa, how fast do you have to read? The leaderboard shows the contribution rankings of all traders. So this is our team. I don't know how much I can zoom out. Yes, I can. We can see all the vaults around here as well. There is TOP. It looks like there are 6 currently playing. There are 10 of us. Con, Outer Rim Outpost, they have 8. And Terra, they also have 8. So that's a good sign that we already have 10. I don't know if it will show me, actually. Let's go and view that and see if it shows me anything in reference to their power. We have a fleet of 111,000 there. 1.6 million. Surely they're bigger than this. I'm sure they are. Okay. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to go till the battle is underway. And again, I'm just going to go back to just having a look, actually. Just seeing if there's any buttons I can press quicker. Okay, that didn't really do much. If I click on that, does it take me there? No, it doesn't. So let's come back off that. This is our team here. Again, let's zoom out and see how many people are competing. There's 11 for us, 10 for them, 9 for Con, and 8 for Terra. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. I don't know if this is where the substitutions get involved. Maybe there is a team of 20, but if no one has turned up in those initial 3 minutes, then maybe that's where the substitutes come in. That is my guess, that you have 20, you have the 10 substitutes, and they can join when that first initial 3-minute preparation stage is over. These are the vaults that we're going for, these lesser vaults, and then you've got the central vaults in the middle, which there is just the 2. So I am going to be watching what people are doing and sort of go with them. I can't notice. Oh, yeah, we have got a chat here. But I was wondering if there'd actually be... Oh, there we go. Battlefield chat. That's what I'm looking for. Good luck. Have fun. That's all I can do at this precise moment because I ain't got a clue. And 20 seconds. I don't know if there is more preparation for the substitutes to join. Again, we've got 12. So there is an additional 8 spaces that can still be filled there. The others have 10, so it's good from a participation perspective that there's now 10 for them. Battle start. Please secure the the vaults as soon as possible. So it looks like we are all going over here. Let's go. That's what I'm doing. I'm following what everyone else is doing and hoping. As if we zoom in. What do we have to do? I'm assuming, just be involved in terms of inside there. I don't actually know if you physically got to do anything in reference occupying it. I think all you need to do is just be inside the circle. From what I'm seeing here, this is what it's looking like. Can see that there is 30 minutes on the battlefield, so it is a 30-minute battle. I'm assuming all the others are going to their own ones as well. Can actually see Conan and a few of these going to different ones. Your side is occupied. I don't know if we continue to move. It looks like we're moving from there now. And it looks like we're going to this central vault. So, I'm just going to, at this stage, follow what everyone else is doing and hope that I'm doing the right thing. Can't see anything else being said in chat, in the Battlefield chat, which is always going to be helpful. But all I can see is that all of us are going to that central vault. There's no one going to the second one. So at the moment, it's all a little bit in the air. So I can see from a points perspective, we're leading. Yay! 61 points. I can see the other teams have 10, 35 and 28. It now looks like we are going to occupy this central vault. And I'm assuming this is where the points get quite big. Unstoppable has defeated 5 enemy flows. I'm assuming there's going to be people actually attacking the lower powers. 109 points is what we have. That is what I'll take for a first attempt. 129 points. Haven't got a clue individually what is going on, but it does look like there are other people coming. I don't know if this is the point where I should be escaping right now, because it looks like everyone else is going. So I'm just going to have a look. It looks like we're going to this lesser vault, and I think I will do the same. I think sometimes it looks like one of those kind of things where you got to sort of work as a team, going and taking all the different areas, and then maybe moving along as a team to the next one. You can see actually 277 points is what we have. I'm just going to zoom out here and have a look at the rest that's going on. I can see all of us going there. It looks like we've got quite a few still in that central zone. I'm hoping that what I'm doing is the right thing. I'm not sure. I actually went because I thought the central one wasn't a good place to be in terms of being attacked. TOP has been destroyed. I like the sound of that. 405 points. We have 264. Is there anything I can do on this? Oh, there we go. EXO are getting 4 points a second at the moment. TOP are getting 2 points a second. Con are also getting 2 points a second. Terra as well with the 2 points. So from that perspective, we're doing quite well. Again, if you are joining or watching this back later and you are someone that is experienced in the game, maybe you know what and how things work on here, whatever advice you can give to me so that the second time that I play this, I can obviously do better than the first attempt. I mean, for the first attempt, there's nothing going wrong at the moment, so that's always a good sign. Let's go and have a look at the central vaults. We can see TOP have the one central vault, and it looks like we have the other one. Drop down on there. We can see now that we're getting 5 points a second, which is going to continue to pull us ahead. Just having a look if there's anyone out. It looks like they've moved from there, so I'm thinking go back to this central one. Again, it's one of those things. I guess when you're playing it for the first time, you've just got to try and see what and how things work. So it looks like we now occupy those lesser vaults. So that's what I'm looking at here. I can see there are 3 lesser vaults. We own them. Con have 4, actually. So that's pretty decent. And Terra looks like they have 2. In reference the point scores and having a look at what's going on there, Con are getting 3 points a second and look like the closest challengers to us. We have started pretty decent here. Now, I'm going back into the middle to this central vault. I'm not sure if this is one of those where you're just going to get destroyed quickly and this can actually add to the points. So what I'm going to do is at this stage, I'm just going to go into the center here, and it might be one of them that you've got to kind of keep moving around, maybe. Maybe moving around into different spaces is also potentially a tactic. But I can see from a points score here, we are nearly double what everyone else has got. And I'm going to, again, just keep moving around. I don't know if this is actually a tactic. I genuinely don't know if this is a tactic. But what I would be assuming is that staying still is going to leave you prone to attacks. I can see that people are going in different areas, different zones. It might be one of those that I need to sort of follow them as well, maybe. 5 points a second. I don't even know. Actually, I can see someone's chasing me. So let's continue to move. What else have we got here? Attack here. Okay, I'm going. Let me... Oh, attack here. So I don't know where that actual notification is. Looks like it has gone. So again, Avatar of War. What the hell? I don't know what Avatar of War is, but what I can see is Con are now 5 points and actually getting more and more points. So I don't know where the best place for me to go is. I've sort of stayed still somewhere. That's got to be not the tactic to do. So maybe going back over here. Always want to be doing something. Always want to be obtaining points. Again, while we're getting 5 points a second and CON are getting 5 points a second, they can't really catch us up. So that is one thing that is looking okay. What I don't want is us to be destroyed. I did notice that message is coming from, and see if there's an easier way on seeing the messages that people are saying. And now again, I don't want to be getting hit. I can't. Again, I can see my power of my 3 fleets on the left hand side, and at the moment nothing is happening, so that is good. Exos, Avatar of War. Oh, I can see I'm in a battle, so that's not a good thing. So I'm actually literally going to move right now and hope. Oh, look at my first flagship. It's getting destroyed, which is not good at all. And actually now Con are starting to be a little bit decent in terms of catching us up. I don't know where I've gone. I've gone over to this terror one. I'm not really sure. Con has been destroyed. Attack here. I don't know where that was. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even think I should be in this terror one. Let's go over here. I'm going over here because I don't really want to be the only person trying to attack someone over there. Let's go to this lesser vault over here. Maybe that is a plan. At the moment, it looks fairly straightforward in what we're doing. I'm not seeing too much in danger. Obviously, I can see my first ship is in trouble, and maybe that is something that I need to sort out. But let's go over here. Again, one thing I was aware that I did read is the more that are in the circles when trying to take control of a lesser vault, the quicker you do it. So because this one isn't being taken by anyone, you can see now down at the bottom, lesser vault, it's saying 60%. Again, attack here. I can see it popping up, but I don't know where that is. It looks like we're not getting... It looks like Terra is occupying this one, so it might be one of those that we've got to run, because it looks like we're not getting it. It does. I'm going. That's not a good place to be. Where should we go to, though, is the question. Probably another vault. Connor got everything under control here. That is not good. I'm trying to see if there's anything in chat that's going on. I can't see anything going on in chat. We are still occupying that central vault. Has everyone gone in here again? Maybe. Maybe this is a place to go to. 4 seconds. So it is really now becoming a battle between us and CON. That is for sure. Avatar of War, I'm not sure what those different things are. This is all things that I'll ask at the end to say what, how, where, why. And also one of the things that I haven't yet done is watched how this works from looking at other people playing it, looking at other guides. So Avatar of War again, I can see still going on. I can see quite a few people going to this central vault over here. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. I don't actually know if it's necessarily a good idea, me going and being open to be attacked. I don't think that is a good tactic. I think what I need to be doing is continually moving. And also waiting for instructions. That would also be very helpful. I can see now that we're only getting 2 points a second. Connor getting 4. They are going to be catching us up, and we need to do something if we want to stop that, because that is clearly not what we want to do. So we need to get back. I think we need to get back some of these vaults that we don't have. That is what I'm thinking, but I'm not seeing anyone trying to do anything. I can see Top are trying to get something, so sort of trying to see where people are going. It looks like everyone is going over here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to follow these people and go there. But let's have a look in normal chat and see if there's anything being said in there. We are losing mid. Focus on people who are destroying the crystal. So it looks like Battlefield chat wasn't the place to be. This event's only join one ship. Replacements go. So I'm not seeing... Attack vaults with orange counter. I sort of need to go back actually and see what's going on, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just sort of following other people again. Con, 4 points. There's 18 minutes left. Not 4 points a second they're getting. I can see Con have 2,177, and if we continue to be losing 2 points a second to them, they are going to catch us up. Now, I'm just going to zoom in here because, again, I can't see many people in there, and that doesn't look like, actually, this lesser vault. Let's go over to here and see if this is a good idea to go and take, because this one is now available. I'm just rally up. How do I join the rally? I don't know that part yet. Sadly, I don't know how to join the rallies at this stage. Where are my ships going? Let's go and have a look. My fleets are going over to this lesser vault. I don't know if anyone else is coming with me here. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, attack here. Again, that is probably not a good place for me to go. So, let's go back over to this one here. Again, I really don't know what I'm doing at this stage, but that's expected on the first attempt at this. I'm just not sure. I did see rallies being set, but again, I can't see how you do this. So they're saying attack here. Who was that? That was Groot. Although Groot is now moving away from there, so I'm not quite sure if that's a good idea. Just having a look at what's going up. Rally up. Attack here. That was, I'm assuming, because it was red, that was from someone else. Either way, Con are catching us up very, very quickly. My initial thoughts on playing this for the first time is, I'm not sure if it's that great. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I've seen better PvP battlefields, and this one just looks like you are sort of running and going quickly from one place to another. I can see actually Con have dropped points, although TOP are now earning points instead. Where am I? Rally up. Okay, let me go and have a look at this. This was a blue one. How do I join? That's the bit I'm struggling with. Not sure how to be... Oh, is it anywhere over here? No, I'm in 55th place, so I'm definitely doing really bad. But it's not helping with not knowing these rallies to be involved in. I want to know how to join the rallies. Let's go back down into there. Rally up. Is anyone joining? Let's go to this again. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing a button or anything to press in reference to joining in with these rallies. I can see that I am getting hit, so I'm going to just move away from there. We are back on 4 points. That's good. And we're also suddenly 1,000 ahead again, which is very good. I don't know what is going on. I don't know how to join these rallies. This is a question I will definitely ask at the end. It looks like we are all here. Looks like also that I've got to be careful that I'm not getting destroyed. I think what I'm going to do really is sort of keep moving so that I'm not giving points to the opposition from being destroyed. A drifting vault will awaken in 4:30. So that might be something that we have to go towards. I'm not sure. I'm going to come over here and just keep moving at this stage. Let me know your thoughts on this particular battle and how this battlefield is playing. I don't know. It feels like there's not much going on. Maybe there are better battlefields. I'm not sure. But at this early stage, I can't say it's one of the best or one of my favourite battlefields I've ever joined. That is what I'm saying. I am going to keep an eye on this chat, though, and keep looking at joining the rallies. That is something I want to do. I want to know how to do it. Looks like we're going to be owning this central vault in a few seconds, 98%. Maybe being in there should be what I'm doing, so I'm going to go back to there. Oh, looks like we're losing percentage in there now. So, let's go back there and hope being involved can help speed up the ownership of this. I can see that we have 15 ships, 17 ships, so we're getting back again the ships. Looks like we've got quite a few ships in there now. And if I come back in there as well, that should be more. There you go, I'm in there as well, but I'm just going to keep moving as well. I'm not going to stay in the same place. And let's keep moving. Almost like a hit and run. You've got to sort of go into these places but not stay anywhere too long so that you can be prone to being attacked. What are we? We're all on 3 points a second at the moment, but crucially, in fact, actually, let me get out of there because I can see someone's coming to hit me straight away. So I'm going to continue to keep going. Defend here. Let me go wherever that is. Let's go there. Defend there. This is all I can do at the moment until I know more as to what's going on. But my initial thoughts, my first thoughts of this is, I don't know. I'm giving it a 2.5 out of 5 at the moment. That's what I'm going with. 5 out of 10. Not my most favourite event I've ever played. We are getting 3 points a second again. Connor only getting 1, so that is a good thing. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can click on something here, actually. Can I click on anything on this central hub? And it doesn't look like I can. I just wanted to see. Oh, what's that? I clicked on attack. That looked good. Can I attack something? Maybe that is what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you're supposed to be in these things and actually attacking the vault. Maybe that's where I've been going wrong. So that is something that I've just noted. Attack and defend vaults with orange counter their as now. Ignore the rest of the vaults. Okay, so I've already worked out now that I'm doing something wrong, it looks like, because I wasn't. Why is it not attacking? Oh, ignore orange ones. Maybe the orange ones we've got. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. Let's go over to these ones and do the same over here. And ignore attack and defend vaults with orange counter. Okay, so the orange ones are these ones. So that is what it's saying there. It's a case of going in here, and as I've got 10 minutes to go, and it's my first ever attempt. Actually, my ships have all come back together. 4,700. I am just going to go into this one then, and I am going to click attack and see what happens. Let's go into there. Let's click on attack. Let's do this. I can see there's going to be other ones coming in, but I'm going to try and get some points here because my point score is terrible. That is one thing I do know. So let's go over here. Let's move out of the way and let's continue attacking. You can also attack other ships, I'm assuming, as well. So it might be one of those later on when I kind of know what's going on. That is something else that I can be doing. But I do know now, when I go into the point scores, I'm in 56th place, and that is because I haven't been attacking anything. I'm assuming I'm going to be last, actually. Yeah, because I haven't been attacking anything. Right. Let's see if I can change this now and see if this makes a difference. Why was I not clicking on the middle buttons to see what was going on? I'm not earning any points whatsoever for this team. I'm not finishing last on my first ever attempt. I'm not having it. So hopefully I'm now getting points. 10 minutes to go on the battlefield. We are very clear now. 7,059. Con are on 3,200. We actually doubled their score again now. I can see that... Am I getting points? I hope I'm getting points now. I don't want to be in 58th place anymore. 56, please. I can't finish last on my first ever attempt, please. Oh my god, I'm nowhere near anyone else. That's not good. That's not good at all. We are... It looks like Terra are now getting some more points. I definitely need to watch a video on how to play this. I've had two of my things destroyed. Can I... No, we already have it. Or do we not have it? I'm not sure. I don't actually know. Let's go... No, I don't need to go to that. I kind of get the idea that you have to attack these things now. That is something that I'm understanding a little bit more. Attack here. Where was that? Let's go. Okay. This is going to be really interesting to watch back, I'm telling you, because it's going to show me how much of a noob I've genuinely been. 3 minutes and 8 seconds. We've got 14 of us in here, so that's a good thing. So I'm assuming it won't take us long before we own this and we'll start getting points from this. Attack. Take over. Earn points. That must be the situation. And I'm assuming in 2 minutes and 47 seconds we're going to own this. Where's my other ship? There we go. My other ship wasn't... My other 2 ships aren't in there. I'm going to stay here. As if I'm going to finish last on my first one. I can't believe it. That is not good. That is noob behaviour on a different level. Can I attack anything? No. Seven minutes to go. I'm guessing, again, I've still got no additional points. 48,000. Absolutely nowhere near anyone. Wow. And whatever I read at the beginning didn't work. I'm gonna try and attack someone. No, not with a fleet rating of 98,000. Let's go. Is there 14 people in here? Is that a central one? No, that's an outer post. Okay. I'm really disappointed with my attempts this time round on the first one. Let's go. Attack and defend vaults with orange canes. So let's go. I'm having a look at where people are going. It looks like they're all going to this one. Kind of working out where people are going. That's one of the things that I'm struggling to work out. There must be something I'm not doing to get points. There must be something I'm doing wrong that gets points, and I don't know quite what it is yet. Because if you look at this, you can see the 17 in terms of people at this outpost. Does that mean I haven't done anything to get the points for it? Again, I'm just going to bring my ships over here just to see what happens. I'm definitely doing something wrong. Definitely. I'm assuming as well attacking ships is something else that I haven't done here. That I should have been doing. So my first attempt is one of those where I've got to say a lot more to learn. A hell of a lot more. Because I haven't got any points at all. In fact, look at that terror on 5 points a second. So whatever they're doing right now. What am I doing wrong, guys? This is where I need 100 people in the chat and say, do this, do this, do this. Because attack here. Okay, I'm coming. Because I haven't done any attacking. Three people watching. Be honest, it's a terrible first attempt. Terrible. I'm going to click on attack here and see what happens. Looks like we are trying to take over this lesser vault here. From a score perspective, we are earning 2 points a second. Con are earning 2 points a second. Terra, 4 points a second. Top are earning 3. We are over 3,000 ahead. And I think with that kind of score at this stage, with only 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go, means we are going to win this first one. And that's all I can say at this moment, is I've definitely done things wrong, but I'm going to be on the winning side. That is all I can say. And what I will do is I will go into the guild after and ask them, what is it I need to be doing? Because I've done something wrong. Where are we going? We're attacking someone? Let's go and attack this guy. I don't know. I just need some points. Oh, it's been so bad. I just want some points now with 3 minutes to go. Just give me anything. I don't care. It's been so bad. Is this even giving me points? No, it isn't. Not really. 53,000. Which it looks like it's a crazy battle out now. Let's attack this. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's attack it. Nope, let's not attack it. There is 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Let's go and attack this central vault. Why not? We're already won. I need to just press buttons, I think, and see what's happening. Let's attack this one. It says everyone attack here, so that's where we're going. Luckily, I am going in that place. And it's going to be a comfortable victory for us. I am now starting to attack. I need to check. Rally up. That is another thing that I haven't worked out yet, is the rally up. How are people doing that? I'm really not sure on how you join these rallies. So there are a couple of questions I need to ask. Why am I not earning many points? How come I'm not joining rallies? And what is it I'm doing wrong? Because I'm doing so much wrong. 1 minute to go in the battle. Points, 56,000. It's just not going up at all. And when you consider... Oh, I'm not in last now. That's because someone's only just joined. When you consider that all of the rest of TOP are all up here with the scores and stuff, that is... I'm not even going to be finishing in the top 30 for rewards. So there's not even going to be any ranking rewards or anything. So this has been pretty bad in first attempts. Obviously, a lot of the other people that are in here know what they're doing. There's only 53 seconds to go. Can I just hit anyone just for some points? Maybe. Let's attack Black Devil. I don't really know what to do. I don't know. 4 people watching. If you have just joined, genuinely, my first attempt was terrible. I've got no points whatsoever. I'm trying to attack people and it's not working. I don't know how to join rallies. This is an ultimate noob attempt. 20 seconds to go in this battlefield. For those that did stay all the way and watch this from the beginning, I am sorry. There will be better ones in the future. What we got? 7 seconds to go. It is all over. We are on the winning team. That's all I can say, is that I've taken part, and we have won. And the battle has ended with me not knowing much about what I was doing, but you can see there were some decent scores for the MVP, the most valuable player. The guild, we were first with 8,904 points. Khan finished in second, 6,040, and TOP finished with 5,133, and Terra 5,039. Solo, I finished last. It was really, really bad. I'm not even saying that guy there who came in and nearly caught me up in 1 second. So again, definitely more to learn. But it was enjoyable. I enjoyed getting involved. As I said, it's probably not one of my most favourite events I've ever played, but that genuinely could be down to the fact that I didn't really know too much about what I was doing. So that is something that I need to learn for going forward. But for this particular first attempt on Shadowfront on Foundation Galactic Frontier, hell of a lot more to learn. See you in another video very soon. Thanks for watching.